Previously on Junior's Big World.
Now the next step in this process, if you're coming on with experience going through Schneider, I can't show it because it has my truck name, but you take your permit book out of the truck and you go back to the building to driver services, a bunch of good people over there, and they will go through and make sure that your permits are up to date. So that's what I'm on my way of doing right now. Care of this, tomorrow I will go out with a trainer. He's also on the Costco account, just so I can get, accustomed to the route and all that good stuff. And then I'll be on my own Wednesday. And yeah, I'm excited. So let's do it. Now I'll let you know how that process went. Oh, it is recording. What's going on, everybody? Just giving an update. I am done with orientation, and I'm out with a driving mentor, is what they call him. Very knowledgeable guy. I won't say his name, but he is a 1,000,000-mile driver. So that just lets you know his credentials. So just going over top secret paperwork. Just reviewing everything that he went over with me today, checking to see what we're gonna do tomorrow. We're in Bixby, Oklahoma, and I am actually in a room. Don't mind that you're always supposed to check your sheets and make sure that they're clean. So this is the room. That's the paperwork over at the table. Yeah, so let me put this back on the stand. So yeah, we're in, I said Bixby. We're actually, well, it's Bixby, and it's also Tulsa, Oklahoma. And I'm on a Costco account. Costco dedicated. So at my previous job, I went to Costco distribution centers, but that's as far as I would go. I would pick up something, bring it to a distribution center of Costco, and then take something out and head back to another distribution center or somewhere else completely different. So on this account, I'll be picking up at a distribution center and taking to a store, possibly even this store. So he was just basically showing me what to look for, what to expect that I might encounter, because I'm not used to dealing with the public and the cars, basically. Prior to this, I was basically going to warehouses, distribution centers, and off-site locations. So on this one, I'll be going from the distribution center to a store. So like I said, each time it's going to be different. Sometimes it may be perfect, sometimes not so much. And he told me because he's a 1,000,000-mile person, he told me what to do. So typically, if there are vehicles back in the shipping receiving area, there usually are employees' cars. So he said, before I do something that'll get me in trouble, just park at a safe location, walk back to shipping and receiving, check in with them, tell them that, I'm here, have a delivery, or I'm here to pick up, and tell them about what's in my way. Let them know that, hey, this car, this truck is in the way. If does it belong to anybody? Do they mind moving it so I can back in? So yeah, it went pretty smooth. He picked me up at Costco, so I arrived at They don't call it terminals. They call it OCs, operation center. So they just call it OC. I arrived at the Schneider OC. Start putting stuff into my truck. And then I got the text alert from my driver leader, or that's what they call him, driver team leader, and sending me all the info from the Uber. So the Uber guy came really minutes. Took him 3 minutes to come from the moment I got the text to when I thought, okay, I put all my stuff on my truck, at least most of it, except for my TV. I hadn't put my TV on. And I hit ready, and I got alert that he was 3 minutes away. And sure enough, he came. So he picked me up, took me to the distribution center in Dallas, and the rest is history. Met my training mentor, picked his brain, asked him a ton of questions because I'll be cut loose by myself tomorrow, and then I'll be figuring it out on my own. So he gave me a lot of good tips and advice, and I'm just getting to see things from a different point of view. Someone with a ton of experience. He's also, he's a former owner-operator. He said the market right now is just not good right now to do it. So that's why he went to the company route. But he still has his truck. And yeah, that's what we went to today. Just me asking him a ton of questions. He told me to ask all the questions. He doesn't have any problems answering them. And that's what I did. Asked him about how many miles I can expect, how home time works, what about holidays, breakdowns. I asked him anything I could think of. I asked him, and he answered everything I asked him. So that was cool. One thing, there is one thing. They do run some trailers that are 14 feet. So that's going to be interesting. He told me it's rare, but they do have some. It's not a lot, but they do have some. So he just said, be mindful of it. And it would only really factor in with when I go to El Paso, Texas. So he told me just, if I get one of those trailers, just make sure I really trip plan and pay attention to my bridge clearances. Because it's a big difference from a 13.6, what I'm used to moving, hauling. When I saw the 14, I was like, well, maybe that's a typo. So I asked him about it, and he said, no, that's true. Sometimes we might pull some of those. So typically, I'm in Texas. Most of our bridges are 20 plus, so I don't really have to worry about it. And then even as we came here to Oklahoma, everything was 20 plus. So yeah, I'm excited. When I get my first load, I definitely will document it, and we'll go from there. Until then, appreciate everybody watching the videos. And, you know, if you like what you see, make sure to like the video. If you don't like what you see, put a thumbs down and leave a comment to let me know, am I talking too much, or just let me know so I can get better. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Subscribing is free. It's free. Just you're helping me out. So the next step, of course, is to get out here on my own, and if there's something worth viewing, I will definitely do it, because this company is real strict with recording. Like me doing this, I'm not in the truck. I'm in a hotel that they provided. They're cool with that. That's fine. Inside that truck is something different, so I'm gonna have to get creative. So most of my videos probably will be from the bunk or outside the truck, I believe. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. All right. Peace.